Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock's new movie, Black Creek. The world premiere just happened, but is it any good? The Pereira versus Roundtree fight and the aftermath. We'll do the recap. And of course, knockout of the week. Let's go. All right, party people. Yep. Sifu Quasi back in the building. Hello, what's going on, people? What is good? Hopefully your week has gone so well. You're having a great time this weekend, relaxing. The work week is over, and it is another edition of Martial Arts News. I want to get right to it. Shout outs to everyone, all my supporters. Love. It's been a tremendous week. So much going on.
I love you, Brosif Guibbles. I love you, Machacha. I love you, Tico Broje.
Okay. Tonight, I'm not going to lie. It is a slow news week, but I've got some for you. And mainly it's going to be a recap of most of the stuff that's going to be a little selfish because things that happen for me. And that includes a trip to see Cynthia Rothrock's new movie. That one is called Black Creek, as you know. I was honored to be able to attend the movie, and I'm going to give you my unsolicited recap of the night of not just the movie, but the night and the happenings and everything and all the guests. It was just a beyond great time. So let's get everyone up to speed on the movie itself.
Where's my brother? I want to talk to him now.
That's gonna be hard to do.
Why?
'Cause he's dead.
Sign and you live.
Okay, gritty martial arts western. That is pretty much the summation of this movie. All right, I'm not going to spoil anything because people need to see this movie. If you're a Cynthia Rothrock fan, you're a western fan, even if you're a period piece fan, think more Clint Eastwood, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Tombstone, Young Guns, those kind of movies. If those are your flavor, think that plus a martial arts spin. That's basically what this movie is. It's one of those movies where you can turn your brain off for 2 hours and enjoy the grittiness and a basic revenge story that's going to be like.
I'll see you in hell.
So Cynthia Rothrock's our main protagonist here, and I've broken down the actual trailer before, so I don't want to do that again. That's on the channel. You guys can check it out for yourselves. I'll even leave the link down below for you guys. Long and short of this, without spoiling anything major, it's a typical revenge story. Cynthia Rothrock plays the sister of the sheriff. And she seeks revenge after the brother's murdered. That's not a spoiler because we just saw that in the trailer. Where it goes from there, I'll let you guys check it out. I will say this, Richard Norton plays the main baddie and he does a really good job at it. He's really good playing the bad guy. And they have an ending fight. This is the ending fight that you're seeing here. That's pretty good. Cynthia Rothrock really revealed some great behind the scenes stuff about this whole fight, how they made it happen within a 2-week span. You know, they got this done, and I'll break down some more of the details on that. Yeah, Masters Don Wilson really plays a heck of a role. It's a meatier role than I thought he was going to play. I'll say that. It was really good. He was one of my favorites in the movie outside of the main characters, but he plays a really substantial role in this, and I didn't expect to see him that much. There's a lot of people that make cameos in this, so if you're into 80s martial arts films, and people like Don the Dragon Wilson, Benny Urquidez, Keith Cook, Keith Vitale, all people like that. They are in this movie, and I promise you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to tell you, now that I look at this trailer, I think there's some scenes just like any other movie, especially that Keith Cook scene with with the Keith Cook scene with Don Wilson. Yeah, I need to see it again, because again, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but in that fight, I don't think I saw that part. The fight was a little quicker in the movie. Maybe there were some edits made. Even Cynthia Rothrock admitted that they had to edit some parts in the fights, and she didn't want to, but they had to just for time. So let's talk about it, all right? The cast is so vast, all right? Don the Dragon Wilson, Marcus Taylor, Patrick Kilpatrick, Tracy Melchior. The big ones, though, the cameos you guys really want to see. Billy Blanks is in there. Blink and you'll miss him kind of thing, but he's there. Don the Dragon Wilson, I mentioned before. Sensei Benny Urquidez is in there. Keith Vitale, Keith Cook plays the main role. So many of these guys really it was a top-notch deal as far as the action and the drama. I lean more towards being a fan of the action versus the drama. None of these guys, I would say right away, are going to win any Academy Awards, but the movie itself delivers, because it's action-packed from the minute it starts to the minute it ends. And most of you, if you're coming there for what you are, if you watch Cynthia Rothrock movies, even in the past, you're really coming there for that action. And she delivers. Even at the age that Cynthia is now, she's still got those amazing kicks. She's got that scorpion kick that you see that definitely comes into play. I'll tease that. You guys want to watch that. Flexibility is on point, and she displays a lot of great martial arts in the movie, as do a lot of the co-stars. Again, it's a gritty martial arts, good action-packed movie. One of those you can just sit down and watch, turn your brain off for 2 hours, get the popcorn ready, and just go to town. Have a ball watching it. I'm looking forward to this coming out for everybody. I believe it will be available. I know at least hard copies, digital copies will be available soon. I know I ordered mine in advance, so I think for everyone else, the same will be true, either online or through a streaming service. They're probably still looking for distribution. But sooner rather than later, you guys will get to check the movie out, and I can't wait to be able to interact with you guys. Let me know down below too. I want to do an actual formal review where more people get to see the movie. I would love to break it down with you guys and talk back and forth about like all the things we liked and all the things that we were looking forward to and got to see, and maybe some of the things we didn't get to see, some of the things we hope to see. I will say this: they're planning on a part 2. I can say that because there was a Q&A that happened at the end that was great. It was really cool. So let's talk a little bit about the night. The premiere just happened this past Thursday. It happened out here in California, Beverly Hills area. It was just a great night. A lot of great martial arts stars were in the building, living it up. Everybody was having a great time. Cynthia Rothrock told us specifically that Yellowstone was her motivation, inspiration for this movie. She had mentioned that in the interview that I did with her almost a year ago now. So I know that's true. That's one of her favorite shows. So she was inspired to do her own thing. She produced this thing. It's really her project through her company. She kickstarted it. I should say raised almost $500,000 to do that. And she delivered. They filmed out in Arizona, the same location where movies like Tombstone, Young Guns 2, Quick and the Dead, all those movies were filmed. And it's got that gritty, old school Clint Eastwood feel in a lot. The gunslinging's happening, the martial arts are happening. There's a very clear good guy, there's a very clear bad guy, and the bad guy does a lot of bad shit. Does he get his comeuppance? You guys wait watch the movie and you'll see if he does or not. I'll say this, it's very entertaining. But like I said, after the movie, they did a live Q&A. I'm going to show you guys some of those things. Actually, again, I'm going to share really quickly a couple of the pictures. Cynthia Rothrock herself was there, of course, looking great. As I mentioned, the question and answer portion happened right after the movie was over. That was a lot of fun. It took maybe they did another half an hour, 40 minutes. And they really got, into the story of how they started from the beginning, Cynthia's idea for a Western, how it got funded and everything else. And this was, us, as an audience watching the movie before the movie started, I believe. A really great night. So much fun. And I was glad to be a part of it. So honored to be a part of it. Thank you again, Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock, for the formal invitation. I really do hope this is one of many that I'll get to be able to attend for her. Again, Black Creek Part 2 is promised. It's coming. We know that's going to happen. And why? Because the Q&A, as I mentioned before, I'm going to share some of that.
For him, I wouldn't do this because he kept telling me I could do it. So finally I said, okay, let's do it. And a big thanks to my partner, James Marlowe. This guy, I keep calling him, he's my guardian angel. He was with us along this project, in post-production. He did it actually, so you see all the great editing and everything in here. We love him, and he is one of the best guys in the world. And then we have my beautiful daughter, Skylar. I just want everybody to meet her. And I just have to thank her for putting up with all my craziness, all my travels, and all the things I do, and giving me love and support. And I have to, my cousin Paul Kostiak from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, a lot of her relatives were in the house. Her daughter was in the house. It was really a great night. I could just tell everybody there that was a part of the project, really, they were proud, and they should be. They put this thing together in 2 weeks. They got everybody together. They filmed, I should say they filmed this in 2 weeks. They got it together over the course of 2 years. Not only crowdfunding the movie, kickstarting the movie with with that money and some money from other donors, but they really got this thing going, and it is a proud moment.
He said, I have to come because I got to show support from your family back east, so I love that and I appreciate it. He came all the way out for that. And Dr. Bob, my longtime friend, my mentor. I have to tell you a story. About 6 years ago, I said to Dr. Bob, I think I want to do my own movie or a documentary. As I thought, what's the first thing I do? I have to create an LLC. And he sent me a check and said, here, I'm the first investor. Go create your LLC.
It was before she didn't have a script. She said, I want to do a movie. I don't know what it's going to be about. I don't know who's going to be in it. I don't know where it's going to be. So I said, fine, I'll send you the money.
And George Chung, please stand up. Here he is. I want to thank him, another partner of mine, and Black Belt Magazine, who sponsored this screening along with James Marlowe. So we have to thank them.
Yeah, George Chung from Black Belt Magazine did, they sponsored the event, so it was great, very professionally done. The whole red carpet thing was really, really nice. Bumped into a few people I didn't even know were going to be there. Sifu Race on the Herkel, shout out to you, sir. Saw you out there, that was great. We took a picture together. Kuma Michelle Manu was out there. Michael Matsuda was there. Some people I didn't even get to bump into, but saw later that they were there too, so I apologize if I didn't actually formally get to speak to you guys.
If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't all be here.
Let's move over one.
I just have to say, I can't thank you so much. I think we have only 3 people that didn't come. We have people that came from 7 different countries to come to this. And the thing that's so special about this movie is that I don't feel it's just ours. I feel it's everybody's that was Black Creek family. This movie was financed by crowd fundraising, and it was just
Yeah, as I mentioned, they raised almost $500,000 just through a Kickstarter program. That is a hell of an accomplishment. So many people really wanted to see her win on this, meaning they were like, listen, we're willing to donate the money to help you see your dream come true, see this dream through. And that's where she got a lot of the bulk load of the money were through. It's truly one of those projects for the people, done by the people, fans and just friends and just people in general, kicked in money to help this thing happen. And she did a whole, if you go on the website, blackcreek.com, I'm not sure if that's the exact website, go on the website, check it out for yourself. It's actually a very fascinating, inspiring story. And from beginning to end, this 2-year process that they took to create this movie and how many people got behind it, it's truly, truly amazing.
Phenomenal. We became the second highest crowd fundraiser action picture in their history. So that was we're so excited. We did this little movie. It was rough. We did this movie in 14 days. We had a 2-week shoot only. So I think we pulled off magic. We hope you enjoyed it. Stick around. We're going to have a Q&A after, and we also have a little surprise after the credits, so you might want to stick around for that.
Oh yeah, an after credit scene, there is one. So when you guys finally get to see the movie, hopefully very soon, order yours online. Watch to the end of the credits, just like a Marvel movie, there's an after credit scene.
My friends, my Black Creek family, and I hope that you enjoy this as much as we love this project.
Yeah, so you get the picture, guys. It was a really great night, one that I'm not going to forget. And I've been to movie premieres before. I'm just going to be honest. I'm in the industry. I've been in radio. Most of you guys know I've disclosed that. Martial arts, of course, is my lifestyle as well, because I've been a martial arts student and instructor for many years. And so this is just living one of those things where the two worlds almost mesh. I should say I've been to different premieres for stars in the other side of the media, where it's like more movie stars, artists, people like that. But on the flip side now, from a martial arts standpoint, martial artist standpoint, being invited to a martial arts movie, being part of the martial arts extended family, this was a little special to me. So I hope it's the first of many. I'm going to put it out there because, I'm all about that manifestation thing. But I really enjoyed myself. I'm hoping you guys, again, get to see this very soon. And hopefully it comes to a streaming service or you get a hard copy so you guys can check it out. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Again, no spoilers, but a lot of great cameos. You're going to see Benny the Jet. You're going to see Keith Vitale. You're going to see Keith Cook in the movie. You're going to see Billy Blanks in the movie. It's just a laundry list of martial arts icons. And I truly enjoyed myself. All right, so hats off once again, Cynthia Rothrock, making this happen. Yeah, give her double round of applause. And do let me know down in the comments who you're looking forward to the most seeing in this movie. If you are looking forward to seeing the movie, is there a specific person out of that cast list you are looking forward to seeing, if they still got it, if their martial arts skills are on point? I guarantee you're going to have a good time watching this.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Last week was a big week for the UFC. Huge fights. The Batista versus Aldo fight. Batista grabbed that victory. You had Pennington versus Pena. That was a good fight. I actually got to see part of that fight. Pena did her thing. But the Mac Daddy, the whole reason we watched last week's UFC, Pereira versus Roundtree. And before this fight, people were saying, who the hell is Roundtree? Now, literally like Biggie, if you don't know, now you know. This guy is undisputed as far as just being a presence. Even though Khalil Roundtree did not get a victory, he basically was in that fight from beginning to end, and I don't think anyone's going to contend that. We got to break this thing down because it was amazing to watch, and I want to recap it real quick because it was just a hell of a time. I thought Roundtree delivered. I thought he came through. I thought he was strong. He didn't get the victory, but man, he gave Pereira a hell of a fight.
Each other. Main event for the light heavyweight title.
He hides it just as well. It's just different. Body kick from the right leg. Oh!
Nice right hand counter by Poatan. Junior, 3 minutes to go, round one.
Now the difference is right away. Roundtree's a southpaw, so he's already unorthodox. Pereira standard. Roundtree's more of a Muay Thai background guy. Got a lot of experience in that. This was more of a stand-up fight the whole way through, all 5 rounds. But Pereira just had that little extra edge, as you'll see.
But on his own terms.
In that first round, it's just a lot of stand-up. I really thought Roundtree came in aggressive, hardcore. He was ready to go. He was really trying to, stake a claim right away. If he could get that quick knockout, he was looking for it. Did he get it? No. But he was going for it. He was going for it.
Because he's coming up just short with them punches.
It's so comfortable standing in your face.
Ooh.
To those big overhand rights, as a southpaw myself, I fight southpaw a lot. I've been a fan of using the southpaw stance just because that's when I got my kickboxing experience. When I first started doing that years ago, I started in that southpaw stance as opposed to the regular, and it works for me now. So I love that.
And I also wonder.
Oof.
Well, he's breathing heavy already.
Big old left cross, man.
Slow it down for me.
Khalil has to expend a lot of energy to.
Yes, and they were saying, just like his corner was saying, slow it down. He came out explosive. Roundtree was just on fire, expended a lot of energy in those first rounds.
Explode. Don't back up. He wants him on the center.
Connected.
Oh, no body kicks for Pereira either, though. Oh, that's a good right hook.
Jamal Hill. Beautiful.
I love the double cross right back to the jab. I love that. It's like the lower level cross, and then you come in with that big old jab. I love that. It's a great combo.
To try and control the action.
Minutes here in round 2 of a possible 5.
A little bit of awkwardness from that.
That was the first semi-knockdown. Didn't last long. But you could tell in the beginning, Pereira was getting a little shook because Roundtree was coming with it, and his skill level is so high, and his ability to move and angle out. Plus, you're fighting a southpaw, so it's a little difficult.
There it is, combination.
Straight on the nose. Oh, high kick. And there's that right hand that caught him. Oh!
Yeah. That Muay Thai training, man, it's no joke. I mean, I train a little now Muay Thai, or I'm, doing a lot of work in that arena, and it's a different world, and I love it, but it's vicious.
What's got really like what has happened to
Bill Roundtree has done exactly that.
Ooh.
The longer he stays in tight, Khalil's speed is extraordinary. Ooh, nice jab again. Good left hook by Khalil.
Double hook, boom, boom. I've never tried that, but that's an amazing combo.
He's seeing that low kick now. Oh, that one went clean.
17,000 plus here at Delta Center. Left close in the distance, lands his jab. Ooh, 90 seconds, round 3.
A singular big shot, yes. But in terms of, he's starting to beat him up.
Ooh!
And that's where Pereira really goes on fire. That knee that he'll grab, he'll go from the clinch and throw that knee. That knee, he can pop that thing out of nowhere.
Mangled, there's another touch by Pereira.
Oh! Woo!
He hurt.
Dude, that jab was fire. I gotta watch that again. I'm sorry. That jab.
Mangled, there's another touch by Pereira.
Damn, that jab was fire. That jab was so fire, he rocked it back.
Mangled, there's another touch by Pereira.
Oh!
That jab was fire.
He hurt him. Oh.
Yeah, that was the jab I think that really did rock Roundtree a little bit more, because that's it's very rare to see someone throw a jab and someone rocks back. It's usually off that cross, that power shot, but that jab was just, because the jabs are so much faster than your crosses, people don't realize sometimes. That's why everyone's always got the jab hand out in front, as you should as a fighter.
My goodness.
Roundtree Jr. throws back, but looks like he's on the road.
Excuse me, it's just Khalil is a master.
Oh, nice right hand from Pineda, follows.
And this is when it got really out of hand, because I think at this point, Roundtree held in a long time, but this is finally where Pereira started getting that opening. From that beginning jab that rocked Roundtree to what you see then, it was just all Pereira after that.
He's doing his best. Oh, knee up the middle.
This could be the beginning of the end.
There it is.
Body shot.
And that was a wrap.
Blood all over the table in front of John. And what hard by Khalil Roundtree Jr.
This was much more difficult than anyone anticipated. Uppercut.
It was just a straight stand-up. We really didn't see any ground game at all. And I think, you know, Roundtree came in with that philosophy, or Roundtree came in with that mindset. So Pereira obliged him. And to Roundtree's detriment, because I think had there been a little more mixing up of levels, had there been some level changes maybe for Roundtree, maybe he could have pushed this more and even possibly gotten closer to the victory.
Hurts Roundtree. Boom. Oh. Boom. That's it.
Mad respect, but he is wearing it.
Yeah, he is.
Still!
Yep. Still the champion. There he is. You know, Alex Pereira. Props off to you, sir. Hats off to you, sir. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. You guys let me know in the comments your thoughts. Did you see the fight? If you didn't see the fight, you need to watch the recap. Go ahead and watch it online now. It's available. There is no UFC this weekend. We won't see another bout again for 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks off. Back for 308 on the 26th. So let me know in the comments who you got on that. We'll talk about picks for that fight next week. And then the following week, we'll obviously do the recap before, or, you know, I'll do my picks for the card like I usually do. Fight night, the day of the fight, I'll do it that day as well. So next week we'll talk a little bit more about who's coming up, about who's fighting on the upcoming card, and then the following week we'll obviously do our breakdowns before the actual fight. But drop down your thoughts in the comments. Who you thought did their thing. All in all, in UFC 307, was Pereira your favorite fight? It probably was. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing most in UFC 308? And yes, last but not least, we will get right to it. The knockout of the week. Knockout of the week. This is fast becoming one of my favorite features on these shows. Knockout of the week. This time around, our knockout of the week is brought to you by, well, hell, it's brought to you by a tournament somewhere out there, okay? In a martial arts tournament somewhere, not even sure if this was Taekwondo, you got a black belt against a yellow belt. Now, how that happened, I do not know, but this kick is so clean, it had to be my knockout of the week. Watch it again. That's a clean over the top, just shoot over the top hook kick that came to the back of this girl's head. Enough said. I mean, the shot is clean. However, you've got a black belt versus a yellow belt. So props for the yellow belt for even getting in the ring with the black belt. Again, it's a tournament setting, and maybe it was a matter of qualifications, who qualified for the finals, and it may have been a yellow belt, I guess. But, you know, long and short of it, knockout of the week. Clean shot. That's something that a yellow belt's just not really going to be able to defend. Not any yellow belts I know, unless they've already had previous martial arts experience. But guys, go ahead and drop your thoughts down below. Let me know if you've got any more thoughts on knockout of the week. If you got suggestions for your own, who I should check out for a future knockout, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll check those out, or on all my socials that I'm leaving here. You guys know the deal, all right? Martial arts news a little short this week because it was a light week in martial arts news, but I promise we'll be back here same exact time on the Kung Fu Chronicles channel. I'm really enjoying this and hoping you guys are too. And please do go ahead, like the video if you can. Do me a solid. Go ahead and share it. That helps me even more. And don't forget, as usual,
don't just stand there, like and subscribe.
Because that, at the end of the day, is how we, of course, grow. Let's go, let's grow. You know, that is my motto. But if you don't, share the content.
Stand there, like and subscribe.
And if you don't subscribe, by the way, and turn on notifications also, don't just subscribe, turn on your notifications so you will know not only when the next martial arts news episode drops, but you will also be aware of any upcoming new videos and shorts that I drop. So all that, not only hit the subscribe button, but of course hit the notifications as well. Hit the little bell, as they say, because that way you guys will stay in the loop, and I have more of my subscribers, since you're already subscribing, will know when we drop new videos. We're dropping new videos, just so you know, on the channel every week on a Wednesday, but you are always assured at this point to have a martial arts news that will drop every Saturday as well, in addition to other videos. And don't forget to follow me on all of my other socials I'll leave up here. Guys, as always, I'm so appreciative for your support. Stay safe. See you all in the next round. Keep punching.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look, are you kidding me? If you had one of these in your house, you could look like a millionaire, like the King of England, like the King of France or something.